Let's see. Oh, there we are. Go.
It's my turn. Hey guys, how are you? This is Eugene and Andrea, the builder and the
you said
educator.
It wrong. Oh, yes, right. It's right. Go ahead.
The builder and the educator, helping you.
Oh, no, we're fine. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Helping you navigate life's most important goals, your relationships.
Yes.
And today's Power Couple Quickie is how opposites can attract, right?
Hey, yeah.
How opposites can attract
and
to win. To win.
I don't know what I said.
But to win.
Okay,
so
cool.
we had like this awesome conversation this morning. And we realized, like, right through our own, all of our marriage, that we were different, right? We had
we've always known that, right?
Yeah, always known. Different personality, different motivational drive. But it wasn't to a certain point in our relationship, right? Like maybe 10 years into it, we realized, hey,
yeah, go keep talking.
Okay. So how to actually make it work for our benefit, because at the beginning of the relationship, when you're opposite, you find your way in how to stab. Like for us...
You talk about yourself. You're a stabber.
Yeah, I'm a stabber.
You're a stabber.
So for us, it was like, talking about Andrea and the clothes that's around the room, or Andrea...
Are you going there with me?
Well, you can get back at me,
I'm not
too.
trying to get you... So this is what you want to do?
Okay, you go.
This is what you... No, go ahead and finish. No. You don't get to call yours out.
Okay.
I get to call yours out.
Okay, you can...
Okay, no. Finish what you was doing. What were you doing? What were you saying? You were saying my clothes. And what else? What else you have? What was it?
You know what?
No. Go ahead. You were talking about stabbing.
Yes.
I feel blood. So go for it. It's what we said.
Okay.
I couldn't hear you. Keep going. No. Forget I said anything. Don't let me stop you. Keep going.
Okay, so let's continue.
Yeah.
So anyway, what we're talking about is being opposite.
Opposite. So yours?
Okay, so
mine is clothes, and you said my clothes are around the room. And what is yours?
Okay, you said you were going to say mine, so go ahead. No, you just did.
Okay. And so what's yours now?
All right, mine's passive aggressiveness.
Oh, that's so sad.
That's sad? Okay, so
go
ahead.
I love you so much. I'm not even going to call you out on your stuff in front of everybody. Look at y'all said, okay, children, listen to me.
Okay, children.
Okay. Because that's how you wanted to start. I can't believe, for those who just came on, I'm glad you did not hear that stab. He's talking about when we were first married, we used to stab.
Okay.
What'd you call that? Oh, now you want to cool me off.
Hey, you guys get to see us in real time.
No. This was. Hey, Akita. This was supposed to be a motivational video.
It is still motivational.
No, you. Hey, Daryl. Hey.
So you guys get to see us.
No. Then still what? Oh, so you want to pretend like this is fake?
No, I ain't pretending like this is fake.
Let's pretend.
No, this is the real deal.
No, it was a show.
No, it wasn't
we
a
were
show.
just kidding, everybody. We were just kidding. Oh no. Hey. So listen, I'm gonna go. Let me start it off. Since you started off so horribly.
I didn't start off horribly.
You did start off horribly.
Okay.
Because you went all the way to whatever. Anyway.
Okay.
So we were talking about.
Yes,
you did. We were talking about being opposites, right?
Thank you. Yeah. Laugh.
No. We were talking about being opposites. And one of the coolest things, one of the things we were talking about this morning, we were having a moment.
Yes, we
were. And he
were.
said stuff around.
As you can see, it was a big moment.
Whatever. I'm going to describe it from my perspective because I have one. And because...
Keith said opposites balance each other out.
Thank you. See, even he knows how to say stuff right.
Okay.
But you see how you brought it out?
Stop pointing. You're pointing back at yourself.
I'm going to do your favorite one then. You like this
Stop
one.
Pointing back at yourself.
You like this one then.
Well, okay,
so anyway, let me focus because you threw me off. I'm a professional.
I sure did.
I'm a professional.
You are professional.
Let me be a professional.
So you're opposite. So you're professional.
You just tickled at yourself right now, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, sure you are. I'm not, but I'm going to get you back.
Go ahead.
Okay. Give me a second. So, okay. Hi, everybody. All right. So this morning we were having this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Now, many people...
We're still, as you can see, we're still in the moment.
See, every time I try to get right, you got to start talking. Why didn't you just let me talk?
Okay.
You're going to say something else, and then I'm going to act up again.
Okay.
So let's try to see it. Okay, so anyway, hi everybody. So one of the things we were talking about, I had a moment this morning. We were both talking, and next to my husband is a perjurer.
Embellish.
I see. Let me talk.
Am I still talking? Okay,
You're
I'll be
talking.
quiet. Right,
you keep saying that, but you're still talking. So I'm trying to focus. So anyway, we used to call each other like city mouse, country mouse. I'm a Southern girl, right? And we were talking about getting rid of things. And we were trying to figure out, like my husband, how many homes did you live in before you?
Plenty.
How many?
Coming up,
like till 12th grade.
Moving back and forth with mom and dad, there were several homes. I can't even count.
How many? Give me a number.
5 to 6.
Okay.
We were moving back and forth.
I lived in the same house my entire life, right? Hey, Maureen. Hey, Diana. Hey, Jessica. I lived in the same house my entire life. And so there's a whole thing. Your arm getting tired? You got it? And so there's this whole thing of where we kind of process the world out differently. My husband, when he thinks to do things, he will just purge and throw everything away. And I don't understand that. But he just lets it go. Once, 20 years ago, no, it was 15 years ago, we had a speaker set. Hey, Terrell, we had a speaker set. And because we got some that matched, it was like the old boom box, like the last of the big boom boxes. And because someone gave him, how you doing? Because someone gave him or created for him some speakers, he thought it was a great idea to throw the actual speakers that went with the system away. I don't understand it. But this is how he processes things. Like he has no problem releasing things and letting it go. I lived in the same house my entire life. I lived very, like, everything about me was very consistent, and everything about me was very, like, very predictable. My husband grew up. Hey, Terrell. My husband grew up more having to be able to let stuff go. For me, I was telling him, I said, when my sister goes and says, oh, this is one of my moms who's transitioned 24 years ago. This is mom's report card from 6th grade from 1950, whatever. Something in my heart leaps when I know that we have our things from when we were little, and they were things that were kept from when we were little. My heart leaps because it's like, okay, this is a thing. My husband sees things a little bit differently. The way that he processed, I don't know how you process. I'm not going to speak for you. But he doesn't quite hold on to things like that. The other side of it is, I grew up with, like when I grew up used to hand-me-downs. I'm sure you had hand-me-downs too.
Oh yeah.
Right. But I grew up, like, I spent those summers in the country, and so, when you start throwing stuff away, after I've seen people in the South, like, make mattresses out of old clothes and make the blankets out of whatever was done now. And I don't mean like the cute patchwork quilts. I mean the quilts, the covers we were going to cover ourselves with. We made, nothing was not used, right? Nothing was not used. Nothing went like, oh, we're not going to use this anymore or anything like that. My husband kind of processes stuff out a little bit different. He's more of like, I'm there. I thought I disappeared in the shadow.
That's your beauty. I'm cleaning it
No,
up.
it's not going to work, babe, because it's on video now, and anybody goes look at this video is going to see how you treated me at the beginning of this video.
It's with love.
You still talking. That's what the problem is. Every time you say, okay. Anyway, bring it back. So, the thing is that we process things out so differently always. We always process stuff out so differently, and we just don't see the world in the same way. And so there's always an effort to try to figure out how to make this work together. There are things that are sentimental to me because I didn't grow up seeing people just throw things away. I saw things being used over and over again. I saw curtains being created out of stuff, mattresses being made out of old stuff. We didn't have these mattresses now. Mattresses I laid on in my grandma in them house was so hard, but you just...
So as you're saying that, let's look at what Kansu is saying.
What
He's saying the table uses individual legs to hold life's food.
Now, what kind of deep thought is that?
So what he's saying is that even if you have 4 people, 3 people, 2 people, you need everybody's thought. You need everybody's individuality, everybody's personality and motivational drive to hold up the food, hold up that thing that's actually sustaining you in life. That's an indigenous principle.
It is.
Yeah. So keep on. I'm sorry.
No, be sorry. So the thing is this. And here's the biggest thing. What we're accustomed to, like when we talk to couples and people and stuff like that, what we find is that people, based on how we grew up, based on how I grew up, that is what is the best thing for whomever. So like my family, every Sunday we sat down and ate together. In my family, we always, I feel like I'm in the shadow, baby. You gotta get the light right on me now.
Get the light,
gotta
baby.
get the light right.
Get the light right.
In my family, we did thus and so. In my family, we handled this like that. In my family. And like, for example, I came from home, mom and dad were together throughout my childhood. My husband came from a different situation. That doesn't mean that what I experienced was the thing that we need to base our entire relationship on. Just because I had a certain experience and it's deemed to be like, oh, yes, 2-parent home, yes, so and so and so. That doesn't mean that then everything about whatever he gained from his experiences in his family becomes something that's insignificant. But a lot of times that's how we approach things. If we valued our parents' relationship, then we think that our relationship should be patterned after them. When in truth, you're bringing together two people that are totally individuals. And it will be your job to create something that works well for you two. Opposites can attract and win. A lot of times people say opposites attract, and then it's like by the time you get to certain places, it's like the same thing I used to love about him, I hate about him. It's that thing that you love so much about him that now you just can't stand it. It's like, ugh. Before it's like, I love that he is easygoing and I get to be fire and he is all smooth and cool. And then you get in a relationship, now it's like, I need for him to step up. I need for him to man up. I need for him to be ... He's so passive. No, sweetie poo, you like that. You said you loved that you got to be whatever and he was cool.
So what happened?
I'm dark. You got to get me right now. You got to get my light right. You got to do right.
Well, you standing here with me. Let's do this together.
Okay. What you mean what happened? What happened is we forgot about the thing that attracted us to them. We forgot about the value that they bring to it. And we forgot to respect it. We don't respect it like we should. And when we don't respect it like we should, then all of a sudden, instead of seeing all of the benefits, it's like when they say count your blessings, count your blessings. Well, it's not a blessing anymore. Now it's like, I just wish, I just wish, look at him. No, you love the fact that he was cool-headed. You love the fact that I love the fact that this woman, she's a go-getter. I like that about her. I love the fact that she's that's my ride or die. She'll stick by me and she got great ideas and she'll do all this stuff. Oh, but now she is just too bossy. She always got something to say. I just need her to shut up sometimes and listen to me. And listen to me. And listen to me. But the thing that you said you loved, the thing that you said worked best is that, oh man, he's like everything that I'm not, he is. And oh my gosh, we just work so well together. But now you want a clone of yourself.
Uh-oh, watch out, doctor, watch out.
Now you want somebody that would do exactly what you would do.
See, now you're telling off on people.
Okay.
And so, I like to throw in, but don't lose your thought.
No, I'm good.
Okay, because so what I'm seeing also that you're saying is a developmental part in relationships. Because I think a lot of us, go through that maturing phase of the relationship, and some of us can't see our way out of a circle of negative comments, negative.
Because it is about the focus.
It is. It's about the focus. And I think sometimes we get infatuated, we get together, then we get common.
What does that mean?
Getting common with someone is that at first when you used to respect everything about that individual, now you're in a relationship and you take for granted. What did Keith say?
Finish your thought. I'll read it.
Okay. So we get common and we don't take advantage of being respectful to one another like we used to. And then we say hurtful things, it gets on our skin, we don't say anything about it, then we let it fester, and then we end up blowing up and throwing off on each other. But then there comes a time in a relationship, right, when you're allowing the two opposites to come together to attract to win, is when you get in a place where you mature and you begin to see the things that actually attract instead of detract, the things that help you come together. Like I could have stayed in a particular place, you know, where everything I looked at you or you looked at me and it was always negative. But now, because we are mature, we are developed.
What you trying to passively aggressively say?
Oh,
what are you trying to passively aggressively
Come on,
say?
turn around, look at the camera. So I'm just saying how it works and how it is
Let
working.
me read the comment.
Look, we showing you
Tyrell
guys.
said, very true. I like that. Keith said, we are always changing. He is a G. I love Keith.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in years, but he's
And
so
you know
cool.
what the beautiful thing?
I'm not
Go
finished.
ahead.
It's easy to lose sight of the original foundation the relationship was built upon. Absolutely, I agree.
Yes.
Absolutely,
And
I
so
agree.
I guess what we're doing is actually showing you this thing.
Turn it till you get your wife bright now. You got to get me in there. You got to know how to like me right.
We're actually showing you us working this out in real time, right? Opposites attracting, you know.
Hey, Russell. Hey, Kelly.
What's up, Russell?
Keep talking.
So, you know, so we opened up. I had, you know, said some things that might have not rubbed Dr. Doula right. That was my bad.
Just throwing me up under the bus, but that's fine.
I don't see it.
I'm glad y'all don't go back and look at the beginning of these. Just stay for where you are.
It's eventually going to come back to everybody going to see our mess. Hey, focus down your... Hey, so...
Yes, focus. Okay, go.
What's up, Russell? So for real, we were talking this morning, and we realized that as much as we are opposite, we realize that we really, really need each other. See, the way I look at the world, I deal with visions, and I see long-range goals, and we see how that has benefited us, you know, over the years. But with Andrea, she's so practical, right? And she, you know, from her family background and her upbringing, she deals with things that articulates management, how to systemize things that deal with how we are going to move forward with the vision that I have. And so a lot of what we deal with, we've learned how to use those superpowers and bring them together. And I think that there are a lot of couples, a lot of individuals, a lot of teams that need to work over and beyond those differences, but it takes maturity, it takes respect for yourself, respect to listening to what your partner is saying. It takes knowing how to get big and get small. It takes like having strong shoulders, right? So you're going to say some things that are offensive, you're going to say some things that are wrong, but can you bounce back and realize that your partner really has his or her or your best interest in mind? You know, mistakes happen, don't they? Oh,
don't keep reminding me. So this, and one of the things that stands out to me too is like Tony. He mentioned his vision, but for me it's like this. Two things I want to say. The first one I'll finish this comment. Mm-hmm. The whole point about like my husband loves the fact that, you know, we can't do our one to twin powers thing. There are things that he wants to see done that he knows I can help him execute. At the same time, it's the same way for me. I'm a visionary in a different way. And the goal for us is to try to unite those visions to get something done, like to really, really be able to work that out, to make that happen. And so it's a mutual thing, but it takes us getting on the same page, because I got life and business and dreams and stuff like that. And if I can't see what he's saying, I'm not getting into that. But
no, but this is, I love this tape. I love this recording because this is showing our friends.
You always
it's
like
showing
people.
You know what? I love, what is that word that I generally use when we talk about not combativeness, but we talk about confrontation. I love confrontation.
I don't do confrontation well. I avoid it.
When I say confrontation,
he likes to deal with things.
I love
Let's discuss
healthy confrontation.
Let's discuss
because
it.
The confrontation is where the muscle grows.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's where that heart muscle grows.
I'll write you a letter.
That's when I'm able
and
to
I can delete everything
extend my love and
that I didn't need to say in the first place.
Because now I know how to grow big.
Right, but he wants to
and then I know how to grow small.
Mm-hmm.
And I know how to increase. And I both know how to decrease.
And then let him respond to that. And then that way I can go beep, 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 delete everything.
Exactly.
Delete stuff. Hey,
what's up, Rob? Did you bring the spray bottle?
Listen,
but anyway,
hey, you too, with the spray bottle stuff. Keep it up here.
See how we flowing together?
So listen,
and we still on topic?
Mm-hmm. So
that is how two opposites come together and, hey, Nicole, win. See, we're winning right now.
So this is the other thing that I was saying. So
Time for a meeting. That's right.
So the other thing, besides us being, we have dual visions here. This is not just about, and that's not a put down. I'm just saying it just so I can be clear.
Dual
this
visions,
is not
that
just
is one vision.
Right. I have my thing. He has his thing. And then we figure out together, literally, we're talking about today, how can we put all this together? Because it's our goal to do so. So us trying to see each other's vision, and him with his long range goal and mine with my shorter range goal, it always works out. But the other thing I want to say that's really important, a lot of times people say, or they focus on, it's like women just want love. And this is not about gender and all this stuff, but I just want to say
it.
When it comes to a partnership, rather than thinking about, this person needs love and this person needs this, why don't you just think about the fact that both people need respect?
As a human, talk about
just as
it.
a human being.
As a human being.
Everybody just needs respect.
Everybody.
And if we can stick on respect, if we can get to respect,
yes.
you want to, sometimes we stereotype things if we're talking about like man, woman, heterosexual, like this is how you love somebody. My husband don't need to come to me talking about you love me. You love me? If you love me, then respect me. That's my line. How long I've been saying it?
All the whole marriage. What is that? What does Keith saying? More couples need to master the magnitude.
Keith is deep. Keith is deep.
Keith.
Okay?
Hey, Nicole. That's right.
If you love me, respect me. We want to get all deep off in it. This is what to make a woman feel special. Now, you want to know what makes me feel good, feel special, feel loved? Ask me. Respect me.
What makes you feel loved?
I'm not telling you, because you still gonna get it for acting up. I'm gonna want your little stinky kisses.
Woo!
So anyway,
it's gonna get hot tonight. It's that makeup love.
I'm leaving.
I'm gonna chase you around.
So anyway, that's it. We just wanted to talk about that.
You sure that's it?
Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Your arm should be like
shaking, but I can.
No,
hold on,
I'm good. I'm good because my biggest thing is this. We love the part where opposites attract and it makes like ooh ooh ooh, ooh gooey gooey. But you can also allow these opposites to attract to build an empire.
Yes.
To take over the world together.
Yes.
You can do it.
You can do it. And as you can see, it takes work. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead. We do it.
Wait, Nicole said, yes, ask me. Ha ha ha. Y'all floating. Okay, I was saying.
Take over the world. Let's see.
So, because I love Pinky in the Brain, right?
Go ahead.
Because he's like, what are we going to do today, Pinky?
What are we going to do today, Pinky?
We're going to take over the world. That's my dream. It's like, how can we do this together to take over the world? How can we, here I am. He works in construction and building and all of that. And I'm like dealing with mamas and babies and talking to people about reclaiming our birthrights.
Yes.
Reclaim the birthright of the African woman in America, And I'm like, yes. We know who we are. We save ourselves. We heal ourselves.
Yes.
We take care of ourselves. And my husband is talking about building, indigenous,
saying sustainability.
Right. How in the world can we blend that? But we work on it and we work on it and we see it's like, we are both talking about sustainability.
That's right.
We're both talking about, reclaiming who we are to be able to take care of ourselves. So
Sankofa. See, we might be getting into other little mess. You see how Sankofa tattoo? So that's a little bit about who we are and what we do as a couple. And one of our...
Are you finished?
No, I'm not. One of our heart's desires as it relates to what motivates us is bringing ourselves back as indigenous people to understanding, who we are and how we operate.
Right. But the thing is, okay,
go ahead.
Go.
No.
Because we gotta finish.
We don't have to rush.
Yes, we do.
Look, this is our recording.
And we're almost finished.
Okay, I wanted you to hit that point.
I don't want to hit it. Go.
You don't want to hit it?
No.
Okay. So anyway, you guys, just to let you, we are, again, Eugene and Andrea, the builder and the educator, right? We are here to help you.
This is Coach Green Jean.
That's
this
right.
is Dr. Dula.
Dr. Dula helping you navigate life's most
Together we're
important goals, relationships.
Your relationships. Focus on those goals, y'all.
That's right.
And be willing to work together, even in those differences. I promise you, if you look and say, how can we get these superpowers to work? You will find some of the most amazing things. It will be electric what you're able to do together, but you cannot be focused on just how this is a deficit. How does this work for us? What did I think that was so amazing?
Yes.
My husband, if it was just me, I would usually blow up the whole world. He's so calming, and he keeps him right here.
Look,
you know,
she said she was finished. Y'all see that? I know this woman. I know her. Go ahead and read what Nicole is talking about. What Nicole say?
That is so good. My husband and I have been working on the same thing. Yes, sis. It has been a beautiful thing to see how our two different missions goals really work together. I just believe it. I believe.
And the beautiful thing is the one thing that can actually keep you, keep you in the race, like for us, is that you never try to conquer that thing where you get to a place where you say you've arrived. So because you are two individuals that are constantly developing and constantly maturing, and go ahead and read what Keith is saying, and constantly growing, right? You get to a place where you're actually, instead of conquering something, you're actually developing and growing, so that during each season you're developing something new about yourselves individually and something about the vision. So now you're multiplying and you're touching different aspects of life that's going to help your audience, help you go to the next level. That's what we call about being indigenous and sustainable, right? We're not here to be right, but we're here to be responsible as individuals, to love one another and to love ourselves with respect and love. And that's how we grow and we mature, and we allow opposites to attract.
That was so good. I was just looking at you talk. I was starting to like you again.
You started liking me again?
Because you was kind of cute for a second. You snuck the kiss. My eye was closed.
Kiss, okay.
Keith said couples retreat or couples conference. Well, let's do it. Yes! Nicole said about Keith, couples retreat. Oh my gosh. Okay, then you got to send us some ideas. That would be so amazing. I would love it. So are you finished
yet?
Like
a couples retreat to Africa or Cuba or South America.
Can you be close first? Can we start in? See how this is the last thing. Can we just discuss what just happened here?
Yep,
People said, let's do a retreat, conference. What did he say? Let's do one, yes, in Africa, in South America. Why can't we start in phases?
That's right.
He is already over yonder.
Yep.
And now it's my job to say, sir.
That's Coach Green Jean.
Sir.
Help us out, Dr. Doula. Help us out, Dr. Doula.
The process. How is this going to happen? Sir.
And we mix these ideas
up. That's okay. Watch, you're going to have some people on there tomorrow. He was right. You got to aim big. Fine. Y'all come help him do it then. Until you have to deal with this person. Until you have to deal with him. Don't try to spray me. Don't try to cool me out. Till you got to come and deal with him. Trying to talk to me at 6. At least he waited an extra hour. Last time it was 5:25. This morning he asked me stuff at 6:25 on a Saturday morning.
That's right.
Sister can't even get a break and can't rest.
Yes, we got to be ready.
All right, I'm done.
You want to take over the world? We can't do it at our convenience.
Nicole, how dare you?
Okay.
Did you just say?
No, I didn't. What did Nicole say?
I heard what you said.
I'm about to the travel retreat. Start with a couple quickie weekend in Chicago.
I knew it. See? I knew.
Nicole, you in Chicago?
No, Nicole. I forgot what. Nicole, you had to remind me where you are. No, not Louis. You got to remind me where you are. She's Arkansas. Arkansas. Yeah. All right, are we done now?
We done.
Finally. You just out here feeling yourself today.
Thank you guys.
You acting up today.
You guys have a wonderful day today. Enjoy.
Well, just like you just told the woman good morning that was walking around the track. It was 4:00.
Okay.
Have a wonderful evening.
Have a wonderful evening.
Have a wonderful evening.
Love you guys. Thank you.
And we love you guys. Thanks for being with us. We always love it when you come and be with us. It's so awesome and it's so amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Have a great day.
All right.
Bye.